Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Now, welcome to today's extra video, and it's a pretty special one. So about 2 months ago, we hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel, and I thought I'd never ever hit 100,000. Like, not in a million years I thought I would hit 100, and we did. And upon that, YouTube sends you this. They send you a box. No, there is something inside the box which we'll unbox in a minute. But before we do, just to explain what this video is yeah, we're going to be looking at what this is, because apparently there's a new design to it. But also I'm going to be talking about and giving some advice to people that may want to do YouTube as somebody that's done it. And, you know, I'm not one of these crazy massive ones. I'm kind of still like the lower end, but I'm like a lower end of person that can still do this sustainable as my job. So yeah, I just thought I'd go over that. But anyway, let's unbox this. I'm not sure how good this unboxing is going to be. But yeah, you got the YouTube box, which honestly, I'm going to keep the box, like just saying. Maybe I'll use it for card storage or something. Because yes, I am going to display... Oh, there's a letter. Okay, well. So straight away, apparently there's a letter. I'm not sure how easy you can see that. It's from Susan, oh god, Wozaki, something like that. She's the CEO of YouTube, and it's basically saying you've just done something very few YouTuber creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. That still feels weird to me. And then you have this lovely packing foam that, of course, you know, is protecting any second. If it's upside down, I'm going to be really sad. Hey, it's not upside down. There we go. So there we go. There is the 100,000 play button. So apparently, when I was speaking to the people at YouTube that said, hey, you got this play button on the way, they said, because it's normally a little bit quicker to get here, but they said it's a brand new design. It's actually a little bit bigger than the old one. The old 100,000 play button used to be smaller than this. So I can make fun of Fi saying my play button's bigger than his or something. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This award, honestly, is, you know, amazing. It's one of the best awards I've ever had. You know, it's definitely going to stay with me for a very long time. I'm going to probably try and make room for it on the shelf behind me so it's in eye shot, because just to kind of say, this isn't just an achievement that I earn, it's an achievement that you guys watching also earned technically. You have to remember, these 100,000, this number, it's not made up of anything other than you. Like, that's the number. That's what makes this happen. You are the guys that gave me this. You're the guys that made me do this as my job. It's like, yeah, I make the content, but you guys watch the content. If nobody watched, then I couldn't do this for a job. So thank you all so much. And I'll just say, moving forward, it sounds cheesy, but I'm hoping the channel's going to continue going and growing, and I can climb higher on my main account, especially next season, because I'm kind of feeling pumped again. And I think 2017 is going to be a pretty big year for me. I'm going to hope to grow the channel by a lot more. I've got some ideas for next season, you know, new series and stuff. But also 2017 is most likely going to be the year that I move out, because I can definitely move out with doing this as my job now, because, again, you guys make that possible. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much. Just to say, it does come out the box if we remove it. Oh, it's really nice packaged, by the way. Just put that down there. Put the box over here nice and safe. But there you go. That's how big it is. Like, it's pretty decent, actually. You know, it's the type of thing that if you have it up on a wall and people go, oh, what's that? People will notice. It's not like a little thing. Behind, it's got like felt and all like the hanging up stuff, which is nice. Honestly, I doubt I'm going to hang it up. I think I'm just going to like move all the shelf stuff and just like put it in one of the boxes if it fits. It should fit, right? But no, thank you guys so much. So the rest of the video, just to say, is going to be me passing down some advice to people that may want to start YouTube or anything like that. So the thing you have to ask yourself, the first thing is, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Is it humble beginnings, or are you ambitious? These are the things you got to answer. Honestly, from my experience, people that are ambitious when they are literally just starting out usually aren't that successful. To me, just a natural reason for starting, they are the people that tend to get places. You know, I started because I was bored. Literally, that is the reason I started a YouTube channel. I was bored and had nothing to do. So that's what I did. You know, you had Jesse Cox that did it because he had no job at the time. Total Biscuit because he had a passion for it. All these people do it for like just passion reasons or boredom. No one who is really big on YouTube pretty much start because they're like, I want this to be my job. You know, that's not really a thing. So I would definitely avoid that. You know, try your best to have humble beginnings on YouTube. And honestly, like, if you are someone that's like, I'd love it to be my job, that's fine. But don't think that money or anything's going to come anytime soon. Like, I'm just going to say this to you right now. I've been doing YouTube for 3.5 years. YouTube has only really sustainable been my, like, an actual job income probably for the past 6 months of me doing it. And yeah, like, I'll say I make a pretty good amount for my channel size. I make more than I would be if I was doing an actual job in the gaming industry. But that's like, again, like, I've passed 100,000 subscribers, which not a lot of channels do. So be really careful with going like, I'm going to get into YouTube and make some money. It's very hard to do that, and it comes after a time. And also, you've got to tweak your formula. There's a lot into it that people don't understand that YouTubers do. And the next one going off from that is, don't think YouTube's easy. A lot of people go, hey, they just record a video and upload it. There's a lot more than that. A lot of it is behind the scenes. It's why, you know, YouTubers, people think the job is easy. There's a lot behind the scenes, looking at metrics, looking at like how trends are going. Thumbnailing stuff is actually stupidly important, surprisingly. Titles are pretty important. There's a lot of stuff into it that people don't see. But then it's also networking, and this is another point. Network with the right people for you. Have some good friends. You know, don't make friends just because it will benefit you from YouTube. Have friends because, you know, they're genuinely your friends, but do content with them if it's appropriate. You know, a lot of people have always said to me, why don't I do a lot of collaboration with my friends? It's not really appropriate for our channels. You know, if I did a video with Fox and Fi, what could we do? You know, we are educators in League. Well, we're all going to educate at the same time. It's not really our thing. And that leads on to another point. Be realistic. If you want to do collaboration, be realistic. I still to this day get messages nearly every day from channels that are below 100 subscribers going, let's do a video. And that's their wording. It's not, hey, could we do a video? It's, let's do a video. Like, very demanding. If you don't know the person, the general rule of thumb for me is, if you don't know the person, don't expect it to happen. But to me, the two types of collaboration that's good is, one, if it's a friend. Channel size does not matter if it's a friend, because you're friends. You bounce off each other more than a normal collaboration would anyway. The second type of collaboration is if you're similar in size and both of you will benefit from each other's audience. Those are the two healthy types of collaboration. But again, you shouldn't really rely on that to grow, I would say. But no, I'm still, like, right now my mind is all over the place, because literally this is still just sitting in front of me and it's kind of insane. Jesus. Like, I don't know. This means a lot, because I would say, you know, I was a kid that I had quite a lot of awards growing up in sport, but the past 5 years I haven't really won anything or earned anything. I know that sounds kind of sad, but it's kind of true at the same time. So having an award that means this much to me, yeah, again, thanks. Last point of advice will be, balance your life with YouTube. YouTube for a job is a infestation. It takes over your life practically. You know, even though you may not be recording a video, you're checking comments, you're checking emails, you're looking at the like-dislike ratio. It really can take over your life. And maybe for the first 2 years of me doing YouTube, it really affected me badly. That I was in the lounge watching TV with my family, secretly on my phone, looking at my video comments and stuff. There was never a switch off button, and it's very addictive to see what people think about your videos. Now I have a lot more healthy attitude towards it. I look at my comments twice a day, pretty much. That I'll go in pretty much about half an hour to an hour after the video gets released, and then when I go to bed, that's when I check my stuff. A lot healthier than rather doing it all the time. But yeah, don't let it overtake your life. I did YouTube for a very long time while in university, and I was fortunate that I still managed to get the highest grade possible because I time managed myself really good. I cannot stress that enough. Please do not let YouTube take over your life if you are wanting to do it. It's an amazing thing to do, but you have to remember it's a very small percentage that it's ever going to work out. So make sure you're doing the stuff in life, like prioritize the stuff in life that is like a good thing, like school or uni and stuff like that. It's just better to prioritize those things. Even I did. Even when I had 50,000 subscribers, which is a decent sized YouTube channel, I was still obviously prioritizing university because that was just a more of a sure thing. But that's pretty much today's video, extra video. I'll say if you've got any questions about YouTube or anything like that, leave them in the comments. Maybe in this video I'll try to answer more than normal, because yeah, this is an amazing video and you guys obviously helped me get there. So there's the silver play button. Kind of new design, bigger. Cough-fi. But no, thanks very much. In the next few videos, you'll probably see this have a space behind me. So yeah, thanks very much again. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.